Oh,
You don't have to.
you gotta go deep on that
No,
part.
but you're
You gotta
not.
go deep there.
But you're not a natural
You got.
baritone, though. You're not a baritone. So that
Why you trying to you trying to take away my
I'm
flame?
not
Why
trying.
you trying to
I'm not trying to take away anything.
why
I'm
you
being
trying to
serious
why you trying to take away
because
what I
you're not.
got?
Because you're not a
Why you
baritone.
trying to put shade over me? Yeah, I tell you, boy, haters gonna hate.
You're not a bit. Okay.
Haters are just gonna
Okay.
hate.
I'm a hate, and you still not gonna be a baritone.
Haters gonna hate.
I
Golly.
don't care how much I hate. You're
Shoot,
not gonna
man.
be a baritone. Your speaking voice is not that dark. So why would your singing voice be that dark?
Because I take on a whole
Not
persona, a
dark,
whole
but
new
heavy.
character. A whole new character I take on. It just I channel it. I channel it like a Barry White. I channel that and it comes in and it resonates.
Barry White do look like he could have been one of your ancestors. You
Sing a song.
That's all you know?
Yeah, I don't know the rest of it. I don't know the rest of the song. I know I lose a strike for that one, but okay.
You did all that talking and you don't even know the song.
Do you know the song?
Yes.
What is it?
Sing a song full of the hope and the darkness has brought. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory.
I know that part.
I know the other part too. I just couldn't think of it right then. Plus, my singing voice is kind of my singing voice left with all of this madness going on.
Good thing mine's still here. We got mine to lean on.
Okay, so do you think that there's a such thing that a couple can love each other too much? Like a married couple, legally married, under the eyesight of whatever state they live in and God. Do you believe that they can love each other too much?
I don't know how you define love
Like,
each other too much.
okay, so there's supposed to be a such thing as love addiction. In mental health, there's a mental health addiction where people can become addicted to love. But if you're in a marriage, you're married to someone, do you think you can be addicted to that person? Like, I understand maybe there can be some unhealthy traits in the relationship. But if I look at a couple and just because they're happy, I'm not going to just assume that they're addicted to each
But how
other.
do you say you're addicted? Like I gotta be around you, and if I step 50 feet away from you, I start to choke or get. What kind of addiction though are we talking about?
The only way that I would see it as addiction is if one person is like hurting the other person. But if
Like, give me my space, hurting like
no,
you're
like
smothering me, or
yeah, like I'm smothering you and I'm forcing you to love me.
like okay, um, if I go to the store and you say I'm coming with you, okay, we get to the store and I say, well, I'm gonna be in the men's section looking for socks. You go over to the dresses. and you're right there. I mean, I still
No, no, it would be more like I want to go to the store. Like I want to go to Big Lots. I know you don't go to Big Lots,
but because you're going,
but because I'm going,
I'm there.
you're there.
Like you
Everywhere
go,
I go.
like
Like
you
I
go.
can't go anywhere by myself. Or if I go with other people, you have like a time limit on me leaving. So that borders on control more
Okay.
than love addiction, though.
And what's that other word I'm looking for?
Abuse?
Not abuse, but it's not dependency either. It's I can't I can't think of the word, but that's I can't think of the word. Um,
Hey, Jackhammer.
I mean, if you know when you don't trust someone or like I want you back by a certain time, and I only want to.
But I don't think that has anything to do with love, though.
No, that doesn't.
That's
That
the other
doesn't.
person
That's
has got some serious issues.
yeah.
And the reason why this has come up is a YouTuber that some of us watch just went to Nigeria last month, I think. And she got married. She married someone from Nigeria. And people are saying that she is addicted to love because she married this guy so quick. She's addicted to love. And it's an unhealthy addiction. And I just think love is love.
But how do you define that off of a YouTube video?
Right.
How do you come to that conclusion to diagnose someone's character just from a what? An hour long
Well, the
video?
video ain't even. Well, the woman is constantly uploading.
Okay, I mean, you upload. Okay, let's say 50 hours worth of video in a span of I don't know a week or however long she does it. So you're gonna take those video snippets and diagnose someone's character
based on
based on
based
that,
on that.
and you don't have any interaction with the person off camera.
Right.
I mean, to see how they really are. I
Right.
mean,
You
because
you have no idea what their background is, none of that.
you don't know what
Because when
they.
you
Yeah.
go to therapy, when you go to a licensed clinician, they not only look at what's going on in your life right now, they want a snapshot of how you grew up, what type of relationships you had with your parents, all that kind of stuff before they can even come up with some sort of diagnosis. But just because someone jumps up and gets married, goes to Africa and gets married, it doesn't mean they're addicted to love.
I mean,
She may have
okay,
just wanted to go to Africa.
my first wife.
Right.
I I decided to marry her after knowing her for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, we decided. We didn't get married, but we decided, okay, let's go ahead and get it done. Now I had to put in for leave and
Well,
do all that stuff.
how long did it take you to marry her?
It took about, all in all, I'd say maybe maybe 3 months.
And it took you 2 years to marry me? We about to fight. We about to fight.
Child,
I married her in 2 months, and it took you 2 years to marry me.
anyway, yeah, it didn't. We about to fight. Anyway,
Was you love addicted? Was you addicted to love?
I guess I was.
You was addicted, huh?
I don't know how you. Uh oh. No. Come here. Dude. No. Here, I'll get it because it's not under the bed or anything like that.
Don't
It went
do it like
behind the
that.
pillow. He was about to go on a search.
He was about to jump. Lord, this dog was about to have a heart attack over that ball. Don't do that. I'm going to go back and read y'all comments in a minute because I ain't going to be able to stay on here long because my voice is still acting up. But I wanted to talk about this whole love addiction.
No, I mean it's
And these psychotherapists that are running rampant on these YouTube streets. It's just crazy how some of you will take advice from anybody. Gizmo is a licensed clinician. Gizmo graduated from UC Berkeley School of Psychology. And he will be taking clients later on this evening. He's going to set up his website and he'll be taking clients. Because some of y'all will take advice from anybody. So if you take advice from some of these people running rampant on YouTube, you can take advice from Gizmo. Because he's just as smart as some of these people. Because y'all done lost your mind. For real. Y'all crazy. Some of y'all crazy. So Jock Jammer said, what happens if one of you dies? You stop living? I guess
now
if you love addicted, when the person that you addicted to, no. Because when you're love addicted, the person that you addicted to, if they die, you just go off and I guess fall in love with somebody else. Hey, Demona. Hey, Monica. I couldn't even think of your name. I'm like, what is her name, Jesus? Okay, look. I'm moving kind of slow. That Benadryl and this Adryl and that Adryl and Sudafed and Mucinex and all of that stuff got me moving just slightly slower than what I would. So if I say something crazy, blame it.
Like squatty whitey doo
Y'all, my crazy husband
So
is in here. So he'll probably be just saying anything.
So we're gonna
Hey, music lover.
We're gonna go forward with a term or a reality that there is a real
Let me see if
addiction.
Let me see if Google, that is a thing though.
Okay.
In let me see how is it
defined? And how do you know if you have it?
Okay. So let me see. Where's the definition?
And this is just with people, because I mean, I love cream of wheat.
Yeah, there is food addiction, sweetheart. We already know that. But you're not addicted to cream of wheat. You don't eat it.
When it's there, you put it in front of me.
Yeah, but you'll eat other things.
Gotta have it.
Okay, listen. Calm down. Love addiction is a condition that causes a person to develop an unhealthy and obsessive fixation with a love interest. Being in love is a beautiful emotion everyone deserves to experience. Having someone to love and be loved by something is something that almost everyone strives for. So what does it look like? It says putting a romantic partner on a pedestal, obsessing over a romantic interest, experiencing cravings, withdrawals, euphoria, and dependency on their partner, and needing to fall in love often.
That's me to a T.
Yeah, that's
the way I get with you. I mean, you.
Okay, but we don't have withdrawals.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay, Okay, look. Okay, I consider my relationship with my husband to be very healthy. A very healthy relationship. I love him. I know he loves me. Now, sometimes when he go to work, I miss him. Like, I legit be lonely and I miss him. And I think I miss him because, we don't have no kids in the house. It ain't nobody but Gizmo. Half the time, Gizmo's supposed to be on duty. He be asleep. See, this is Gizmo's whole MO. I'm about to just tag him up right now. Soon as my husband go to work, Gizmo curl up in the ball and go to sleep. Then when my husband get home, Gizmo hear the truck pull up in the driveway. He jump up, shake off, and just, get to doing donuts and wagging his tail and stuff like, I've been protecting her the whole time you was gone. I've been on my job. He been asleep the whole time. He don't keep me company. He don't even keep me company. Okay? So I don't have anybody. I miss my husband. Am I obsessing over him? Am I love addicted? When me and my husband go places, if we go to like a relative's house, we sit together. My husband is not he's not that man that sits with the fellas and slamming bones and playing cards and stuff. That's not him. He sits with me. He's gonna make sure, you got everything, you okay, you want anything to drink. That's my husband. We close.
No,
Are we addicted?
Guys would call that's whipped.
Are we addicted? Are we addicted to each other? Or do we just have a healthy marriage? And I think a lot of women on YouTube don't know what a healthy marriage is.
But we just enjoy each other's company.
What a healthy relationship is. We enjoy. Hold on, y'all. My nose trying to run. We enjoy each other
to the point to where, I can tell jokes and you laugh at them because, of course, my jokes are funny, and you're laughing at them because they are funny. But we do yes, they are. We do get along, and
he tell dad jokes.
Dad jokes.
Yeah, dad jokes are like corny.
My jokes are not corny.
Your jokes are always corny.
They are not corny.
They are super corny.
Anyway.
He corny though.
Anyway.
That's just, I wouldn't expect anything else out of him because he's corny.
Anyway.
He don't know he corny, but he corny. Whole thing. He can't help it.
That we enjoy each other's company because she will talk about people. Now, like if you invite us, let's say you invite us somewhere and we go, and after a while we're gonna be like, look at them shoes she wears. Who told her to wear them shoes?
Don't invite us to your house if you're going to be coming out in something crazy because we're going to laugh at you.
But we expect people to laugh at us too. We're like, okay, because you walk out the house saying, I got on every color under the rainbow.
Everyone.
Yeah, you do.
And you better not laugh. I want you to laugh. I'll fight you in your own house.
No, we just enjoy each other's company, and I'd rather be in a familiar space when we're out in public versus anywhere else, because there's a comfort. There's a level of comfort if we go to a party or if we go to a social gathering. I'm comfortable because I always know I can sit back and I can look to somebody to share my thoughts, my expressions, and things like that, and feel safe. So that's what I get with you.
Yeah. And who doesn't want that in a marriage? Who doesn't want to be in love? The more love you have, in a marriage, in a relationship, the stronger that relationship is going to be. Like, who wants to live with somebody? We've been married for 9 years in a couple of days. Our anniversary is coming up.
Oh, that's right.
It'll be 9 years. Who wants to be with somebody for that length of time, every day, and not love that person? Not have a great relationship with that person. Your relationship, the foundation of your relationship should be love. Because when everything else is gone, when your chi-chi mongers then fell down to the floor and your booty ain't lifted no more and your arms start to, flap and stuff when you pick them up, he better still love you. He better love you. At least you got that. But if you don't even have that, when all of these things start to happen, he gonna leave you for somebody else. He gonna leave you for somebody who's...
I told you I'd be true. But Tina got a big old butt.
So I'm leaving you.
See ya.
But see, if love is the foundation of your relationship, you don't have to worry about Tina's butt. Because he loves you. And that's what I want for everybody. When I see young people get married, unless I know for sure that it's a, volatile situation, I'm happy for them. When I see people in their 20s and 30s actually getting married, I'm happy for them. I'm praying it works out. I really am. And I'm praying against all of the detractors, because everybody that is making these horrible videos, and right now I'm speaking about Eat with Q. Everybody that is making these horrible videos about her are people that are not married. You've been divorced. Your marriage didn't work out. You a bitter Betty, and you have so much to say about somebody who is just starting their life. And if it's a mistake, it's her mistake to make. It's not yours. You already made yours. You already made your mistakes. You in your 50s. This girl is in her 30s. Let that girl be married. You should be hoping that everything work out for her. This girl in a foreign country with people that technically she don't know. But if she's happy, why can't you be? And the thing with Q is she said that she's wanted to go to Africa for so long. This was her dream. This was her prayer. Like, she prayed to go to Africa. And now she in Africa with a husband. Let that girl eat all that fish and stew and chicken and goat and rice and everything until she can't. Because if that was my dream, if that was really my dream and my desire, I would hate to look on the internet and see people, it'll never work. All of these wool wet blanket throwers. I would hate that. I would. And it's sad. The people that's doing it, some of them have kids. And you wouldn't want that for your kid. You wouldn't want a whole lot of people on here wishing your kid the worst. Wait, what? All right, I can't. Your comment got away. Let me look on here. I ain't gonna stay on here long because I can already hear my voice is like. I can already hear my voice. Shut up, child. Hey, Naya. Kay said, there's so much I would love to state in reference to this topic, which is beautiful, by the way. However, I've learned that sometimes it's best to keep some things to yourself because evil lurks. It really does. Hey, Lamb Illy. Gizmo. Monica said she would take advice from you. She gonna be your first customer. Gizmo smart. Don't let that little funny looking face fool you. Lamb Illy said, I love my spouse, but the thing I value the most is that we really like each other and love to be around each other. That's us. We like each other. Like, we are really friends. We really like each other.
Yeah, she alright. She alright.
Now, just all right. No one can determine what makes your marriage work with you. If she is happy and doing what needs to do to keep her marriage work, I love it. The thing is, the girl just got married 2 weeks ago. Or a week ago.
Oh, excuse me.
Just got married. So, people on the internet then already doomed her marriage, and the girl only been married a week. A week. Like, they haven't even... A week. You haven't even begun. You ain't even started. A week. You still trying to figure out how he like his breakfast. Or do he like breakfast? Or, is he a morning person? Is he not a morning person? I'm not a morning person. My husband is. He wake up on 10. And I wake up on 2.
It's more like 8:75 now. Not quite 10.
Sometimes you be waking up on 10. And when I was like sick, and he would come, I was like, oh my God, my head is going to explode. Literally explode, because it just seemed like he would be talking so loud. But he probably wasn't. That's his normal tone. But he is nice in the morning, and I'm not. It takes me a while to heat up. I'm like the old car that you gotta go out and you gotta start it up first and let it get hot and then go. I'm not a push to start. I'm one of them old Cadillacs. To warm me up. But you have to learn that in a relationship, because we didn't live together before we got married. We wasn't shacking.
Shacking.
We wasn't shacking up.
Sit down.
We didn't live together until after we got married. So a lot of those quirky things, we didn't work out until we got married. But it takes time to work those things out. Okay, so he had some of that green stuff in his poop.
Oh, the ball?
Yeah, so I don't know where he was eating
the fuzz.
Fuzz. Why do dogs eat tennis balls?
Don't eat up, dude. Go ahead, eat
Just eat the fuzz off the tennis ball, and it don't even look appealing. He'll eat the fuzz off the tennis ball before he eat his dog food. That's the type of dog that I own. Kay said half of them will never get the opportunity to be a man's good thing.
Sit down.
People can
sit
be
down.
so hateful.
Sit down.
Oh, okay. No, it's coming out right. Hey, Melissa. No, happy people. Happy people. Happy people do not look at other people's marriage and the first thing they think of is failure. That's not a happy person. And I don't care how you dress that up. I don't care if you dress it up because you think you're coming from a psychological point of view. Even a psychiatrist wouldn't just come out and be like, "Oh, this gonna fail. That marriage ain't gonna work." That's not even how psychiatrists talk to people. They don't put a doom and gloom on people's. No, that's not how. I would keep my marital business off of social media if I was her. Not everyone is for you and will suck the energy out of your marriage if you let them. The thing is, unfortunately, she is using her marriage as part of her YouTube. You know what I mean? And that's a slippery slope. That is a slippery slope. Couples channels. If me and my husband, we have a couples channel. We have a couples channel, but we don't never put nothing on there. Because for one, I know how people are. And I just don't. And it's hard for me to ignore comments. It really is. It's really hard for me to ignore comments. Even though I block people, it's still, like if you read the shit, you be like, God damn. It may bother me for the moment. So, I don't know. We haven't, because we don't even want that type of negativity in our life. We don't have to have it. And I'm not saying that this young lady has to have it, but YouTube is her only source of income. And when you put yourself in that position where social media is your only form of income, you will do anything, I think. You will put your relationship, on Front Street. And when you put your relationship on Front Street, you're gonna get both sides of the coin. You're going to get the negative and you're going to get the positive. And sometimes the negative is really bad. And I'm gonna say this because this person, I commented on someone's video who had said some disparaging things about Eat with Q. Cheryl Gabrowski. Now, I thought because Cheryl was my age, in her 50s, that she was mentally in her 50s. But she's not. And so I had commented on one of her videos and said, hey, the girl just got married. Why don't you cut her some slack? She just got married a week ago. And Cheryl took that as me saying, don't talk about Eat with Q. I never said don't talk about her. My comment was she just got married a week ago. And so You know, Cheryl's subscribers, her little chihuahuas, they came yapping at my feet, and I just kicked them out the way. But it's bad when someone in their 50s doesn't even have the emotional wherewithal to understand what someone is saying. But she also said in her videos that she don't listen to what people say. She listened to what they say and then jumble it up in her mind and then go from there. So you have auditory processing issues. And when I find out a person cannot listen to what I'm saying and take my words that are coming out of my mouth and hear them, then that's it for me. I don't have anything else to do with you. So I'm just, saying it now because I see that Cheryl is trying to spin a narrative. And I just want to make sure that, I'll let y'all know that I'm not in that. I'm not trying to beef with somebody to help them get to 1,000 subscribers or, whatever little stupid game people be playing out here on YouTube. I try my best not to even talk to people that are in their 20s and 30s on YouTube. When I see people in their 50s who I think are mature and then find out they on the same level as these damn 20 and 30-year-olds, I just get mad. I'll be like, God damn. Everybody crazy? Yeah, it's a total difference between emotional maturity and your age. Because some people are stuck someplace else. They truly stuck. But she should be able to bring her husband on her channel as much as she wants. Like she wants to show her husband and show the car. And I want to see it. Like I legit want to see them. I want to see the culture. I want to see the foods that her husband is cooking. Like, I want to see her husband dress her in traditional Nigerian clothes. Like, I want to see the whole thing. I want to see what it's like to really live in Nigeria. Like, I really thought that this was going to be a good thing. Like, it's really interesting to me. Now, could I pack up and move to Nigeria? No. I already know I can't because I'm too prissy. I'm too city. I'm too city girl. I'm California city girl. Like for real, for real. I know I couldn't pack up and move to Nigeria. The culture shock would be it would be too much for me. But that has never been my dream. It has never been my dream to live anywhere but California. Now, I can move around here in California because we are still looking at when the housing market figures itself out. We are still thinking about moving to Sacramento. Oh, Monica, your daughter-in-law was like an hour away from us. That's where we're thinking about moving to, Sacramento. So I would move anywhere here in California. Like I wouldn't even mind living in LA. depending on a part of LA, a nice part of LA. Um, but I've never thought of, living outside like Africa or England or Paris or any place. I've never wanted to. You know how some people say that I want to move to the motherland? That's never been my desire. Now I visit the motherland. I will visit, but it's never been my desire to live there. And Q said that this has been her desire. She wanted to move there. So she is there having a good time. She married, she done got her a husband. Y'all leave that girl alone. If I move to if I move to um Africa, they would be like, oh my God, she is driving everybody crazy. Because I'm scared of everything. I'm bugs and I'm just because when she went to that outdoor market and it was like flies on the meat and stuff, I was like, they actually gonna buy that and take it home? Like, they just had, and I know that that's probably normal. It's the cultural norm for them to have the meat out in the market and, not covered with plastic or, you know, the way we do stuff at the grocery stores here. I know that they have regular grocery stores in Africa too, because I do follow a few people that live in Africa and they go to regular grocery stores. But Eat with Q and her husband, they went to like a out open air market. It was kind of like what we would have here as a farmer's market. It kind of looked like that. But the farmers markets here don't sell meat. And if they do, they have it like in refrigerated trucks or something. They don't just have it out. I haven't been to too many farmers markets that sell meat unless it's cooked here. Yet I ain't never seen no raw meat being sold at a farmer's market. Not the ones that I've been to. Now they may have some, but I haven't seen any. Because California has very strict food safety, food handling, food transportation laws, and all of that kind of stuff. Speaking of housing market, we need to find a way to keep y'all Californians in California because y'all have ran our housing market up through the roof. I'm in Phoenix. Y'all gonna stop blaming us for everything, okay? That's y'all Phoenix councilmen and representatives that then ran your housing market up. It ain't us Californians. Y'all, I saw that too. I saw a news report about how high the rents in houses are in Phoenix now. And a lot of that is because these companies have come in and purchased a lot of those homes when they were doing that home flipping. That ain't us Californians. That ain't us. That's these big corporations coming in purchasing them homes and stuff and put them on the market at a higher price. Because every state is blaming us for moving there and jacking their prices up. If it was that many people living in California, leaving leaving California, our prices would go down. It ain't that many people leaving. It ain't us. We ain't doing that. Blame them big corporations who buying all the houses and jacking the prices up. That's who doing that. She has anxiety issues at times. I don't want her to have an anxiety attack and stop her videos again. See, I just started watching her. I'm late to the party as usual. I just started watching her. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I am a lover of marriage. I love people. When I see somebody that get married, it just makes my heart feel good. And I'm always going to be praying for her. And I come against all them hating demons. Because Cheryl Gabrowski even said in her video that she basically don't believe in God. She must be an atheist or something. That's she got an old demonic spirit. She got a demonic spirit. That's a spirit. You hate to see other people happy. That's a spirit. And I come against that every time I see it. Every time I see it. Every time that spirit raises his head up, I come against it. I want God to just chop that off at the head. Because I love to see people get married. And especially with me being a child of Oshun, you know, children of Oshun, we love marriage. We love happiness. We love love. Love is just coded into our DNA. And we love to see other people happy. You ain't gonna never see me talk about somebody's marriage in a disrespectful way. Because I don't want that energy on my marriage. I want people to be as happy as I am. And if I'm addicted to my husband, that's how it's supposed to be. What God has put together, let no man put us under. Nobody can touch that. My relationship is ordained by God and the state of California. God first. God first. Then the state of California. And I can say that my relationship is ordained by God because I met my husband in church. In church. Now, we may not have got married when we first met, but God still worked it out. So, that's it, y'all. Let me get off here because, I'm feeling better and I don't want to push the envelope and then be back in the bed. Whatever this virus was, when I tell you, it choked the life out of me. Okay? Just body slammed me for like a whole week. A whole entire week. My husband just said, "Oh yeah, I know you feeling better because you done got up and put on your wig." I've been looking crazy about the head for a whole week. Crazy. I lost like 4 pounds. This was worse than the big C. And I really do believe that this was a sinus infection. I really do. I believe this was a sinus infection. And had they treated it as such when I first went to the hospital, I never would have gotten this sick. But honey, when I tell you I threw everything I had at this, everything. I Sudafed, Claritin, Mucinex, Tylenol, emergency. I mean, I was throwing everything. Ginger, lemon, orange juice, apple juice, water. I was giving it the business. And I think I finally killed it. Because see, my immune system, this the janky thing right here. I have an autoimmune disease. My immune system saw this virus enter my body and was probably like, "Hi, hi, what you doing?" And the virus was like, "Pow!" And my immune system probably just ran. Oh my God, something's over there. And my body was like, "Girl, go fight it. It already hit me." And by the time my immune system got up enough nerve to go out there and fight back, I was on my deathbed. And my immune system probably finally got up and was like, "Okay, I'll help now." Well, shit, it already knocked me out, girl. I'm like, Lord, I literally have no immune system. I just don't have any fighting power. I don't have anything. But my immune system will attack my own joints. But you couldn't fight this virus. You really let this virus just beat me up, and you ain't do nothing. So I'm really disgusted at my immune system because it didn't do nothing. Do you hear me? It didn't contribute at all. I had to fight this by myself. Even my doctor was just like, "Oh, well, try another antihistamine." "You not gonna give me no antibiotics?" "No, because we don't think you need it." I swear, I couldn't bend over because if I bent over, it felt like my head would blow up. If I like bent over to try to pick up something, it just felt like fluid was just rushing to my head and my head was just getting bigger. My ears felt like they were full. My sinuses were hurting. Hurting. This is the first time I've ever had a sinus infection and felt that level of pain in my sinus and in my eyes. It was horrible. It was horrible. Do you hear me? I almost gave up. And I told my husband, I said, at one point, I just told the Lord to come get me. And he was like, "You so dramatic." He wasn't going to come get you over no sinus infection. How you know? The Lord could have came and got people over a sinus infection. He not coming to get you. That didn't make me feel any better either. Okay, KK, I'm finna go because I don't want to be on here too long. It got you too, huh, Melissa? Yeah, girl, this was a doozy. And I heard it's out there still wearing people out. It's out there. I'm telling y'all, be careful. Because if it gets you, it's going to wear you out. All you can do is rest. I couldn't eat. I couldn't eat nothing. I didn't have no appetite. I couldn't eat. It was bad. It was bad. Gizmo, you ready to eat? You ready to eat? You ready to eat? And this little rascal, I don't know what be going on in his mind, but I cannot find a dog food that this dog likes. I just can't. And I'm just so tired of trying. Because he's supposed to be allergic to chicken. So, because I would make his food. I would make him something to eat. But I don't know. It's a crapshoot. Some days I feed him. I have to like wait until late. Like he just now eating breakfast. If I wait until he gets like super duper hungry, he'll usually eat. But if I don't, he ain't gonna eat shit. So I'm finna go, y'all, and turn on my little Christmas tree. I got a little small Christmas tree. Turn my Christmas tree on. I might do a little bit of crocheting. This is carrot cake. And I threw the wrapper away. I don't know what kind of yarn this is, but I got another one out in the garage. I need to find out because I do not like it. This is going to be a little beanie hat. It's just, I don't know. It's so soft. It's like, it's too soft. I just don't like the way I don't like the way it's striping up. I don't like the color. Like the color looks pretty on here, but it's not. And I don't like the way it's striping up. I guess, it's something wrong with me. Like I will look at a skein of yarn like this. Okay. I will see how the colors stripe up and be like, why is it not changing colors? I don't know why I do that. And I do it all the time. I can clearly see the stripes, but I be thinking it's going to turn into something else. That it ain't that. But I don't like that. But I'm going to finish the little hat. I'm going to finish the little beanie and probably give it to somebody for Christmas. Since I started it, I'm going to go ahead and finish. And maybe make a scarf to go with it as somebody's Christmas present. Okay, y'all. I'm out. Gonna feed my baby and try to finish that little beanie. So I love you guys. Thank you for showing up. I know I've been gone for a minute, but hopefully we'll get back on schedule because I do want to talk about that Good Morning America. The two people from Good Morning America looks like they got released from their duties today. I haven't read the article yet. And I want to talk about that young man that had the incident with his mother. I want to talk about that too. Because that looks like it was a mental health incident. So I will see you guys tomorrow if I still have a voice. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye.